Hey friends, happy Friday. Fred here saying coming into the weekend. I've been off for a couple of days and I do apologize. My wife had a death in her family, some things were taken care of. But it kind of leads me to where I'm going today. It's life and death. It's, as James says, the half brother of Jesus, he said, life's like a vapor. It's here for a moment, then it vanishes away. And that's how it is. It's fragile, but it's everybody's good. Family's good. But it made me think about some things that I want to share with you today, just speaking from my heart, as I always do. I don't have to get these things out of books or get stuff online or go to AI or no, just kind of live it out. But I was talking to a pastor friend of mine about a month ago. Once again, he knows who he is. And he said, we always say, Lord's got you, Lord's got this. But in the back of our minds, we say, that's me too, Lord, that's me too. Yes, he's got us. That's me too. But where I'm going today is this. God is not bound by time, space, or dimension. Okay? Always been here, always will be here, Alpha, Omega, first and last, beginning, the end, He's not bound by those man-made elements of measurement, if you will. We know there's 7 days in a week. We know there's 24 hours in a day. We know Friday afternoon drags by slower when we want to get out of Dodge. I heard a thing a few years ago. It said, if you don't believe in life after death, you should be at my workplace in the parking lot at 5 o'clock. Everybody all of a sudden comes to life. But I want to talk about this. In the season that I'm in with death we just had a couple of days ago, God's timing is always perfect. It's incredibly perfect. We say that, we know that, we read that. He's never late. He always shows up right on time. But in our lives, isn't it amazing when you ask God to work in your life or do something or move in your life, and he does, we're always surprised. You won't believe what happened. Instead of saying, let me tell you what's going to happen, because God won't violate his character or his word. He'll always be there and never leave us nor forsake us. He may not get you what you always want, but he will always bring you what you always need. And he may not be there when you want him to be there, but he will still always be there. And so God's timing is perfect if we just rest in him. Trust him. The last person you want to trust, I'm speaking from experience, is you. Because you will let you down. The last person I want to depend on is me, because I will let me down. You know why? I know me. I've hung around me before. I will let me down. But God never fails. He's never late. Always shows up. Always holds up his end of the bargain. Hey, have a good weekend. Rest. Remember, don't plan too much. Don't plan 4 days worth of stuff into 2 days. Rest. I will see you on Monday.